Eti for kwa baba de Likee TV message na number channel iso hita do man ma me ne subscribe ne like share ma wona pense mi be tie so nya be tie jemre ni adaje mo ngransim ne de se betwa gu no yemfa latest news me konyina emre mo se medical ka chem se ne dey ensema ekokutwi brema nyina ha ya na sabe ka no hana eso onyanto boasie na ensem bi betu so bia onyanto boasie etie from A to Z ne boroma etie for security parliament aye den pap what Bagbin are tightening security massively heavily. Yes, nowadays no so getting yakwan wuram MPB be be screen now bodyguards not allowed, even though baby MP mobe park mo cars is far from the chamber usia obe 90 be twakwan ansa no kura parliament ho na and heavy security niema so wodi egu akwam no bepesi eboram na yetie mo nsem ba de ka obi am de mo nsem bebram
so ewo mrashebejam de krata babonche parliamentary service na ba bekire kon befa so edi omudwuma efri enne ekro eti omanfo nyina enhye no nso na we ye niema ye de asisi ye se de be ya wo chiame o da mrashebejwa no ano right honorable speaker of parliament mrashebejwafo na nkasa adwumayefo honorable members obia bambo ho nsem ebetimegya na naso nti we ye mrashebejwani kura na eye nhye se ensem a mebebubosi wo de be ye adwuma de edikan Emrashebejani adwumayefo obi biara wo ba no ye be show ye be screening ye be show free usrapa bisi wo nase ehun se bibia edadin bibia nhya wo ho eti emrashebejwafo enyina nhya nanso saa de tosumienu so ye emrashebejani na wo bodyguard wo bamponi bi obo ho ban a ontimi ma parliament ho enti wusi ano no so apede ba bia fa wo pon a na wabefa de wako eti bodyguard fo ye ma kwan ma chamber ho baby amrashebejwafo tena se ye omadwuma no bodyguards fo no enwura ho bi amrashebejwafo bodyguards fo no ena vehicles anase ehyan a efa amrashebejwafo de ba no yemfa ma grand arena ho baby a wo mu di dwuma no nye ho ya pe baby a park ho a ye be chese ha na wo de ka besie eno de eye twan obi a entibi emuso wudu ho a wo be ne pepepe wo ye amrashebejwani nso a ya kiro baby a wo besie a eno AICC important ho baby e wo ho wo mu nimu dada Ghana Police Service ho nso gina ho pampe e ba behwe se ba bia ye besimu na hwa na wo besie eti wo ye mrashebedwani a wontimi meye dwane tintintinti ba bia ye de wusie ne ye de wusi hwa ye de wusi nso a police fo no be che se fa ha ne fa ko chamber ho na se fa ko mrashebedwa ho enna wo ye mrashebedwani nso so ye wo bibia e friend identification tag ai no ese wo kom ye hu sampa wo ye mrashebedwani se wo ye mrashebedwani na wo ba fa kire se ebi nkan ho a wo ye mrashebedwani eti ene the identification tag ene de ekuta pampe nti unya duru hope na de akyere me nie me MP e wo ha eti me na me ba na ma okwan access granted nti sa de access denied ye can say access granted de ene ekwani mu ada ho wawuram access denied ene ye hwe ene de akyere se wo ye mrashebedwani na eni ho enu nti ne apamo ye ma nwuram emrashebedwa chamber ho no nso anopa na nwotwe ene ye bebie eti no nwotwe ne nyanso ya obi antimi nwura ho na wotwene so mpe na eno no abambofo nyina ejina ho pepepe enna sa brefri na ekro omanfo ye public no ana ye ma ho kwan ma ye wo public gallery baby omanfo timi betena tena se etro bi kwa nkodo mo school mi wodi wo mutimi kwotena tena wono mo hwese de mrashebedwafo di omudwuma o mo se free na ekro ye twam kopim se o mo de direction foforo beba eti sa bre sa public gallery na central for wo bia omanfo etimi kan ye ba be hwese de mrashebedwafo di dwuma na efri na ekro no de ye de so ato so kopim se ekire yi no wo mo de nhyehyɛ foforo ebeba eti mrashebedwafo so wo mu ogidie se de wo mo de atodwa yi ye nyina ye besom ama wo mo bambo speaker mrashebedwafo adwumayefo honorable members obia bampo wo nsabetimi agina na bra ye boa wo mo no na etimi ama enema nyina akoyie a WGCR Frederick Bauer retired or ye deputy marshal of parliament wo no ene de nsa ehya asie
the remit of the law in parliament, except to say if there is something like interpretation of the law that is applicable outside the rulings of law of parliament enuna ebema ye court to seek interpretation enu it doesn't mean say near all interpreting law no enim nema echen omo parliament no. So common sense sometimes comes to play. Common sense, and in law, obia obeka about law will always tell you, say, we are guided by precedents. even the law courts, they tell you they are guided by precedents. And it is guided by principles. And your cases be and any judge bia obeman ruling is guided by the cases are omo. So I don't see why this particular matter would affect the lives and properties of this country, because someone somewhere is sitting there to champion his or her interests. And the country should be plunged into chaos. It is wrong. Sure. Maminkai, the reasons why we have this particular case today as we are speaking.
Yeah.
Because we share near the speaker based on to interpret and now to give out his rulings. You know? The man was very careful. Not Bagbin, Oberman rulings. You know? He was very careful. He was not Obimo said interpreting the law or can't mrano, you know, the in Parliament abra. Sa interpretation should have been given by the court. People are mistakenly taking his ruling as, you know, interpretation of the law.
But Samokuja to say, Parliament is not a government. It only makes rules and laws. I'm just cautioning my colleagues and all Ghanaians to put sentiments aside, unquote. So in reference, like saying, Parliament only make rules and laws, but Parliament cannot interpret laws.
There be. That's what I'm saying, sir. Obimu Efan say informing the Parliament, you know, and being guided by presidents, you know, thereby announcing, say, the four have been vacated, you know. It doesn't mean say we interpreting law. He was guided. And if you look at it, vacancy other than resignation. Okay, vacancy other than resignation. Therefore, no, this is it. Under a member under clause 1, B, 2, C, G, and H of the Article 97 of the Constitution. That is what Bagbin based on to vacate these people of their position. Bagbin never interpreted any law.
Not at all.
He says, sir,
it's not in
based on based on clause 1, B, C, G, B, H of 97 of the Article 97. Or see, any member of Parliament under the Article 97 specifically mention near and what will inform he the Bagbin to decide your fate in Parliament. It is given here by the Constitution. So say Bagbin say under the 97 of the Constitution, say anybody who is here on the ticket of any political party, say who be crossing carpet, that means your seats will be vacant.
Simple.
The Article 97 na oka enye Bagbin. Nti say eye mew and I list well and I woo commander na sisa seat no so you are subjected to apply 97 of the Constitution. Now, say apply 97 of the Constitution and the people are involved and the sa
It's a final compared with 7 December number 2 so let peace prevail in 2024 election in Yaguso Bomonkaye. Saying na be cro ya basu de hoda rule for the sake of Ghana.
Application no or rule no affect individual. I don't see why I will not go to court for further interpretation of the 97. I don't see why. Because one, it is clear. Resignation or any other apart from resignation or honum na Article 97 interpreti. So mini wu ebia makai 1 clause 1 B C G H and we don't get to understand it, then we go to court. What did Bagbin say? Bagbin was even informed. Say his decision to inform the parliament, say this 4 member of parliament seat is vacant, was not based on what Niakosi Penny, Professor Makokwe, what you say? He did not based on that, but in law, no, you were precedents, but Nyansani, Bagbin, Eka say, Nia Oye no Kurano, or no, would not base on it to rule. But he is going to be guided by 97 H and G, clause 1 of the Constitution, which you can go and read it. Now, if for anything at all that a Kosian Penny Yang may come Professor Makokwe or Otiasi
Odoka.
Oh, sir, onuna ma bad president. Say, kasa bag with the bag being here, president. Set is our bad president.
Why are they?
Oh, my day. I'm describing his. Oh, a question penny. So, yeah, on one case, I oh, there is me patch and say the ruling he gave no was nonsense.
Michael book.
What do I say?
MPP for Assemble.
Oh, brother,
oh, there be a small training your cry.
Just imagine this drain person. Obia na dream danino. This person was giving us based on near the party for ankasa come on say koyesi and then just imagine your own member of parliament. But on him, seriously speaking, I don't see how that particular MP, Formina MP, no, will survive in parliament. Because look, I have never seen a useless human being like him before in my life. Even Nana Akufo-Addo cry a channel. Or nyasa chance papa. Because Nana Akufo-Addo ako ukuro. E kachire ukuro for say ma omonto aba mao. Because the people love you. And for which reason you want to be independent. And I see there be nti say if we be independent na chire say wumpka ya hubium ampara ya you every party no they disgrace you in parliament. You walked out of parliament and went and God blessed you. You were victorious. Ubaya, we see you would be with them. I don't see why we are even talking about this useless man called MP, Formina MP. The issue we are talking about here today, Ochina. Do you know what Gabi was talking about? Minyantia say ye call military camp. Eko a massive police military police was a macho man not to go and disrupt proceedings tomorrow. They are aware
on that, wouldn't be
bro. So,
obviously, sports on Tariako Stadium. Na omotete ho aya oh yeah the games.
Just imagine,
bro.
You see,
bro. So Gabi no di agora. No problem.
No, anything to go by in the constitution. No. Today, there were issues of human rights in this country. There were issues of human rights in this country. Abra, your friend saying LGBTQ plus. Yeah, the bremo in court say to determine
almost 6 months.
Almost 6 months near. Look, I've been saying this and I will repeat it on air everywhere I go since our decision no buy. Until say the judges begin to use common sense, we will never have peace in this country. And what can we demand of them? It is when we decide to instill discipline quietly and in private with them. That is when they will go back and apply common sense. Because look, one, to say sana senior lister were not organ. I don't see how you can injunct somebody. Abra, the person that you are injuncting have not been in court. Because as a matter of fact, what brought about the case? Majority leader, now minority leader, came to you into court to plead that you should injunct proceedings in Parliament. Okay. The Speaker of Parliament would also decide to say, okay, I am postponing sittings. Senator, what happens? The business of the day, no, Ghana, because there are other things that is pending. For example, your friend saying, we are now some tax waivers. Yebimu prepare to go and demonstrate against this waivers. So if for any reason at all, we are waiting to see what the outcome of it will be. And then if in case Bagbin will proceed to declare Parliament to go on recess, Senator, awaiting the outcome of this court case, what happens to Ghana, the growth of this country? So what the Ghanaian public is saying is the court is there for everybody. But near Ecosuo, Ghana, the Parliament, friends, the Supreme Court today, no, dear anybody who has intention to go and seek redress in Parliament, in courts, dear.
It's a friend of mine, Daily Update TV.